Welcome to this channel. This channel is for education and culture based on historical and scientific evidence. So tonight I'd like to share with you, I'm going to start a new Wing Chun paradigm. And this paradigm will be completely part away from the Wing Chun paradigm today or the Asia Wing Chun paradigm or the Wing Chun paradigm, which is starting past 130 years. Now, why do I do this? Why do I take a completely sharp corner and decide to do this? Well, let me share with you. About a month ago, a friend in Silicon Valley and I was chatting. And he was telling me, he said, Hendrik, you know about the technical lifespan? You know about the market lifespans? Why do you still trying to fix problem of Wing Chun's today's paradigm? You know it has hit the limit. You know it cannot be changed. You know you're just wasting of time, of your time. Because people have their belief, their religion, have their vesting, and nobody will listen to whatever you said, no matter what you try to help. As our product in the Silicon Valley, when it hit the lifespan, you know it is the end. So why do you want to waste your life this way? You're just being too nice. After that, I spent one sleepless night thinking about it. Well, he's right. And I do know that this thing is hitting a brick wall already, all this Wing Chun stuff. And I'm just trying to help, but it doesn't work that way. Because there are piled up of problems there. So it is like a old corporate. If you want to design a new product, it takes 3 years to design a new product. If it is lucky, support by everybody, and usually it will not support by anybody because every department, every division have their own politic agenda for their own benefit. So that is one of the reasons. Now I'm going to drop the entire thing. I'm going to start a new one, a new paradigm. The second is, I went to see my family doctor for usual checkup. So the family doctor, a very respectable senior medical doctor told me or asked me, Hendrik, so now you retire, what are you going to do? I said, well, I try to help people because I learned this Chinese culture stuff. And he said, you know, the world now need things like meditations because it helps all of us to do a lot of things. And he told me he have retired decade ago. The reason why he stay working part-time now is to help people with his experience. It's not about money. So from this medical doctor, I know a proper educations, the proper informations is needed now. And if I can offer that before I die, then that is the thing need to be done as a human. The third is I remember my late Sifu, the Zen patriarch or the Chan patriarch, the Buddhist monk Venerable Shenhua told me, you come to America, you have to think contributions, not making money, but contribution to the people. America is a good country. You come here, you contribute to everybody. That is the way to live. So with all this, I make a decision. That's why I share with everybody. I'm going to start a new paradigm, which is completely part away, separate from the Wing Chun paradigm today or Asia paradigm and so forth. Let's communicate heart to heart. Let's talk bottom line, no bullshit, no nonsense, so everybody can be benefit. And this new Wing Chun paradigm I'm starting is not about fighting or who is the best fighter on those kind of things. It's not. It's to share with you what is really going on with the ancient Chinese Wing Chun teaching. So that everybody can benefit. Make it a part of your life, tools that you can use in your life. And if you love Wing Chun, you know what is the truth there. That will be much more beneficial and much more effective than I keep helping people and thinking how to give them face and helping this and that, but it never works. Okay. So I'm going to share with you things with technology, how the ancient Wing Chun ancestors do it, how is it applied in today's science, how you can use it in your life, daily living. That is the new paradigm. Okay. Now, today I like to start with it a little bit. And here on, I'm going to share with you here and there so that you can see the entire picture. You can get it, you can own it, you can use it. What is the point to selling bullshit or snake oil? Life is short. Now, today I like to start with this. This is the map of Wing Chun, the content of Wing Chun. This part is the fighting means, how you fight, your uniqueness. This part is how you need to condition your body. 70% of the entire Wing Chun is about condition your body. 30% is about the means of fighting. And of course, this all thing is an expanding technology or expanding training or practice. It never have some kinds of ultimate in the past. Nobody in the past saying that this is the ultimate. This is from this Buddhist monk and this is the ultimate. None, zero. It never happened that way. Everything is a growing and continue growing. That is the truth of Wing Chun. There's no such thing as any grandmaster know-it-all or some ancient monk or ancient grandmaster who is the best and blah, blah, blah. And then they have this secret. If you now know it, then you'll be able to be the top fighter, top this and that. Those are wrong, misleading, okay? So Wing Chun is like today's Silicon Valley technology. It's continuous growth technology. It's like today's medical science is continuous growth. It is not about somebody who is like a godlike guy who know it all, and then you learn something, and then you will be able to become Superman or Superwoman with a shortcut. No, it is very, very important for you to know that in the condition, the body condition, there are three states, three levels. The first is the recovery or nurture chi or charging energy. That's the first type of training. First type of training, charging energy. The second type of training is the circulations of energy or blood circulations, or like today's aerobic base training. And then the third is the martial art body conditioning training, where you need to develop the explosive power, speed, and endurance. Now, remember these three things, okay? And also remember that the first two training is about training. It is good for health. It has no damaging, but it be able to balance the body and condition the body for healthy and strengthen the body. However, the third training, the martial art training, the explosive power and speed endurance training, those are damaging stuff. Since ancient, the Chinese know that. So even in Wing Chun, this third type of conditioning, because you want to push to the limit, that pushing to the limit is damaging. Okay? Now, so one must develop the first, the charging or the nurture of the energy or recovery or deep recovery, and then the circulations to help the blood circulation, oxygen, and so forth. One must develop that in the 1850s Wing Chun before they are allowed to get into the explosive power and speed endurance training. Or else you're going to damage the body. Or else you have no handling of your body. And the real, true Wing Chun always based on a solid recovery circulations or today's aerobic-based training for health, strengthen the body. You have a very heavy weight there. Without those first two type of training, which is training mean that it is not sport or competitions or push the limit. You actually secure yourself. So if you're really strong, you can get this explosive power training, and you know it's going to damage your body. You know it. So somebody might choose not to touch it, and somebody might touch it, might train in it, and then but they will go back to do the training to compensate it, to cut down the damage. Okay. Without this, you don't have damage control. This I need to share it with you. It is nonsense if you keeping thinking ancient Wing Chun is only for fighting. No, in the Red Boat, prior to the uprising, prior to the ancient Wing Chun ancestor sacrifice in the uprising, that's what it is really reality. Okay, so this is the paradigm. Everybody need to remember. Stop to doing idiotic stuff, which is not what the Chinese is teaching, and it can be proven scientifically that it is causing damage. Okay. So there's three types of training actually you can actually verify in today's science. So in the 1850s teaching and today's science, it is actually, they are consistent. And this is the base of what the new paradigm I want to share with you. Without this, what is the point to train some nonsense, which is screw yourself up before you even know how to fight? And by the way, the Chinese is saying that fighting is not the everyday thing because we are not military people. But to have a healthy body, be able to recover our body, be able to make our body stronger, to live a better life is valuable every day. Fighting is not as valuable if we are not a military guy, or if we are aging, or if we are a weaker person. So one need to know that what is the truth of the ancient Wing Chun. Okay. Next time, I'm going to share with you on the so-called qi, their energy, and also the so-called qi and blood circulation. No, it is not what you heard today outside there, philosophy, spiritual. Those are all nonsense. In fact, most people have no idea what is the reality. Now, the reality itself, if you really know what the Chinese, the ancient Chinese is presenting, today you can scientifically proven it. You can work with your Western medicine doctor to help yourself. Okay. So this body condition part, we need to get it straight. So that you get something which is actually beneficial. Not some nonsense religious belief or some nonsense make believe So that is the body condition. It is tightly coupled with like the Buddha's meditations and cultivations, but it is not like the philosophy today. Everybody can have their 5 cents for their freelance opinion. You need to be able to deliver what you claim. See, the ancient Chinese is not fantasy people, or else China will not be able to stay this long for thousands of years, and they never lost their civilizations. Compare with the world. Look at the in the world, how many countries is there be able to keep their civilizations, their culture, and so forth? Those are pragmatic people. Body conditioning. It is very different than in the past 100 years when people start to use this chi as magic and making movie and all this. This is not even what the ancient Chinese is talking about. And also, some of our friends here might want to ask me about the fighting part. The fighting part of the ancient Chinese martial arts, ancient Wing Chun, is a completely different than today's Wing Chun paradigm. Let me share with you. As in the writing of the Wing Chun 1850s, the first thing to train is not a structure, it's not a sets, it's not hand techniques. In terms of fighting, not about Jing, Fa Jing. It's not. The basic bottom line, the foundation, the very important foundations is how to move away while in the same time attacking. How to move away your body and at the same time performing attacking. So meaning the Wing Chun of 1850, the bottom line, the essence, key of the training, the basic training is moving your body out of the problematic area, and in the same time, your body is in the position for attacking. That is what Wing Chun is about. It's not about this hand technique, that hand technique, that. No, forget about those hand techniques. So that's what it is. If you still don't get what I'm saying, it's like if you attack me, I have to move myself away from your attack. And in the same time, I am actually moving into attacking you. So it's like playing chess. Move your king away. And in the same time, chess him. Okay? That is the bottom line. Not hand techniques, not Fa Jing, not internal Jing, nothing about that. That is the bottom line of fighting. So this is what I'd like to share with you. A new paradigm, a Silicon Valley way of Wing Chun. The goal is so that everybody knows this technology, be able to live a good life, be able to understand what is fighting is about. And all this thing can grow. There's no grandmaster here or who is the chief grandmaster here. It is all about educations. That's what the ancient Chinese is about. Read about Confucian. And even the Taoists, Lao Tzu or Sun Tzu in the military is always about educations. It's not like in a movie, somebody have this long beard, act like immortal people. I have never seen one of those. In fact, my teacher, Grandmaster, Venerable Xianhua's Zen Patriarch, Venerable Xianhua's teacher, or the person who passed the Buddha's mind seal or certified him, Xi, the Zen Patriarch Xi, he is an enlightenment person. But does it have all those kind of mumbo jumbo, or he live like us? Read about him. Even after his enlightenment, achieved his enlightenment, certified, he's still sick. He still get beat up by the communists. That is real life. What is important is how all this ancient teaching, real life teaching, real life usable tools or training, today we can fuse it with science. Like my family doctor say, Hendrik, it is very important now that people need this type of help. You have medicine here, you need to help yourself. Like today, what I'm going to share with you, the new Wing Chun paradigm or the Silicon Valley Wing Chun's educations. So you can use it daily with your diet, with your Western medicines or Chinese medicines, and so that you be able to have a healthy life. You can live healthy and live peacefully, happily. The rest, who is going to play in the movie? And how many have you seen all those qi, all those magic Chinese thing in the movie really exist in the world? All is talk, right? Just check one for past 100 years. Check since the Boxer Labyrinth, the battle in China, Beijing, up to today. See what is the reality there. So I start this paradigm today is I care less on other things because life is too short. We want to educate everybody, to share what is the reality of Wing Chun in an honest, down to earth, scientific, based on evidence in the history way, so that everybody benefit. This channel have nothing to sell you. Okay. Sure, I have wrote many books, which is transferring those technology from the Asia, ancient Asia to America or the Western world or the entire world with the English language. But you don't have to buy it. If you're interested to learn that, that is like any technical textbooks. I'm not selling that for making a big profit or as a some kinds of magic book. So this is what I like to share with you. Those who like to participate in this new paradigm, remember, one cannot be fake. One need to study hard, like in any engineering school or medical school, like or any profession. Even a car mechanic has to be really, really professional. And people need to study. There's no shortcut. And my channel welcome everybody. But for anybody who really serious on this paradigm, want to be useful for their life, their daily living, there's no shortcut, sorry. You need to spend time on it. You need to act properly. You cannot be like a crook. You cannot pretend to be an expert. Walk the talk. Be a real guy. Stand tall. Nobody is Superman here, but everybody can be a good, decent person who can help other people. That is important in this era.